How much is pure, unadulterated baseball venom worth? When a pitching prodigy openly declares war on the league's most dominant dynasty, rejecting colossal offers just for the pure spite of competitive rivalry, does that kind of intentional, deep-seated hatred fundamentally change the landscape of the entire American League? Or is it just pre-contract hype designed to sell jerseys?
Welcome back to 609 True News, where we track the deals that sting, the trades that baffle, and the contracts, like Tatsuya Amae's, that are signed not just with ink, but with the competitive blood of their rivals. We have to start, however, not with the conquering heroes, but with the quiet transactions that reveal the true genius, or the quiet desperation, of front offices across the league, beginning with the Dodgers-Marlins swap.
This is a masterclass in separating production from projection. The Dodgers offload Esteury Ruiz, a player who crushes AAA pitching, hitting .304 with 16 home runs and an obscene 63 stolen bases last year, yet whose chase rate in the majors instantly transforms him from a threat to a liability. He is the ultimate quadruple A paradox, a statistical unicorn who can't survive the mental chess of the big leagues. And yet this move is perfect for the Marlins.
They are buying a platoon solution, a defensive specialist for center field who is still only 26 and, crucially, mashes lefties. As one analyst put it, Esteury Ruiz isn't a 4A player, he's the embodiment of the organizational optimization trap. The Marlins, who brilliantly unlocked Xavier Edwards, just bought a lottery ticket where the numbers are printed on his spikes. If they can get him to stop swinging at garbage, he's an instant 70-bag guy. In return, the Dodgers secure 18-year-old Adriano Marrero, a pitcher whose slider, known for a ridiculous 3,000-plus RPM spin rate, is already an elite MLB offering, even before the rest of his mid-90s arsenal fully develops. This isn't just a trade, it's a testament to the Dodgers' ruthless efficiency, trading a sunk cost for a high-ceiling asset in a system, the Marlins, known for cultivating pitching gems. The next ripple came quickly. The White Sox continue their mission to vacuum up former elite prospects, bringing in Jarred Kelenic, once the fourth-best prospect in all of baseball back in 2021. The expectations surrounding Kelenic were mythical. We're talking 30 doubles, 20 home runs, 20 steals as a 19-year-old in the minors. The counter-argument against Kelenic has always been glaring: the unforgivable whiff rate, the nagging wrist and foot injuries that stalled his ascension.
But they missed the point entirely. The underlying metrics, specifically his average exit velocity and bat speed, remained consistently elite, sitting in the 95th percentile, a level that suggests his ceiling is still Byron Buxton or even Mookie Betts territory if he can finally tame the approach. Chicago isn't betting on Kelenic being fixed right away. They're buying a foundational piece, a lottery ticket that costs nothing but carries generational upside. Meanwhile, over in the NL West, the Giants quietly bolstered their rotation with Tyler May, a $10 million deal that instantly screams Alex Cobb 2.0. May's secret weapon is a splitter that batters hit under .200 against last season. It's a pitch that forces chase and completely limits hard contact, as evidenced by his sparkling 2.18 ERA over 16 starts last year.
For a rotation already featuring Logan Webb and Robbie Ray, May provides immediate, high-leverage stability, transforming the Giants from a question mark into a potential dark horse, especially if offensive wizards like Patrick Bailey, who finished 2025 as one of the best two-way catchers in the league, giving you 80% of Yadier Molina defensively with a .750 OPS bat, can sustain their success.
But all these moves, fascinating as they are, serve only as the preamble to the true drama unfolding down the coast, where the Angels were attempting to salvage an offseason defined by the painful, protracted exit of Anthony Rendon. They added veterans like Kirby Yates, a move that offers high-risk, high-reward relief pitching, remembering that Yates was borderline mythical in 2024 with a 1.1 ERA and 33 saves before getting absolutely hammered last year. Now, the looming shadow hanging over Anaheim is Nolan Arenado. The rumors are thick, suggesting the 9-time Gold Glover is essentially already wearing an Angels uniform. For years, Angels fans fantasized about this upgrade, yet the reality is sobering.
A veteran scout, known only as the architect, told me plainly, Anaheim is buying a monument, not a machine. That Arenado deal isn't about winning, it's about having a big name to wave while you rebuild the farm system they neglected. Arenado's power has vanished. He posted the lowest OBP and the lowest slugging percentage of his career last season, clocking a dismal .377 slugging, a far cry from the guaranteed .500 to .57 slugging clip he maintained for a decade. Do all these additions, Yates, Romano, Manoah, plus a diminished Arenado, really make the Angels competitive? Or is this just rearranging the deck chairs on the Titanic as the real threat looms?
This brings us to the climax, the power play that shattered the American League West. Tatsuya Amai, the Japanese superstar who openly declared he despises the Dodgers and would never join them, is headed to the Houston Astros on a 3-year, $54 million deal, potentially reaching $64 million with incentives. Immediately, the counter-argument arises. The incentives tied to 80, 90, and 100 innings pitched are far too low for a starting pitcher. This must signal a major health concern.
But that thinking is fundamentally flawed. This is not a red flag. It is a masterstroke of contract structuring. It's an insurance policy protecting Houston against the unknown pitch count transition from the rigorous NPB schedule to the American League, while securing a generational talent. Amai is not just good, he is statistically dominant, boasting ERAs of 2.04 and 1.92 over the last 2 years in Japan, combined with a four-seam fastball that touches the high 90s. The true weapon, however, is his wrong-way slider, a pitch that reportedly carries a spin rate over 3,000 RPM, numbers typically reserved for elite MLB relievers, used by Amai as a devastating starter's weapon. With Amai slotting potentially second behind Hunter Brown, suddenly the Astros' rotation, featuring a healthy Lance McCullers, the emerging Mike Burrows, and the disgusting prospect Ethan Petco, looks impenetrable. If Amai can deliver even 80% of his Japanese dominance, the Astros are locked in as the AL West favorite, regardless of any marginal gains the Angels or even the Rangers might make. This is the moment the AL West hierarchy solidified. The Astros secured the one pitcher who vowed to tear down the league's most expensive team, the Dodgers, ensuring that the greatest rivalry in baseball will be waged not just during the World Series, but potentially between Amai and the Angels, the desperate team looking to catch up.
But the drama isn't over. One ghost still haunts the international market, Kazuka Okamoto, the former 41 home run hitter and WBC star, whose signing deadline is rapidly approaching. Will he follow Amai to the American League? Or will a desperate NL club swoop in to grab him before the clock runs out? Perhaps the Giants looking for that extra slugger. The question is now, which team has the biggest appetite for destruction? Thank you for tuning in to 609 True News. If you appreciate this deep dive analysis, do us a huge favor and smash that like button, share this video with fellow baseball fanatics, and subscribe to 609 True News for essential MLB coverage. Now tell us in the comments below, given his recent decline, is acquiring Nolan Arenado still a winning move for the Angels, or does the arrival of Tatsuya Amai in Houston render all other AL West off-seasons meaningless? Let us know.